Can I?
Are we recording?
Welcome to a special episode of Concrete Ranch. So this episode's going to be a little bit different because this might not really be a podcast. Thank you for that. This
Sorry.
might not really be like
My eyes were widened for that.
like a podcast episode, but more. This is a special event, kind of. Right? We plan on doing this. Hopefully, this is like the first annual.
Possibly.
We're doing nominations for this year, for this big year of movies. We have differing
Would you
opinions.
say it was a big year for movies?
I think so.
I don't feel like it was that big of a year.
Yeah, we talked about this last time, Mr. Pessimist over here. So we each have a list of nominations that are our personal favorites that we believe. We also have our own list of categories. That's not like the Oscars. Why are you staring at me so intensely?
Well, because you got on my dick last time for disassociating.
God.
So I'm like,
Don't just
Locked
stare at
in.
me.
Tell him about disassociating.
yeah.
Yeah, because he was like staring off into the corner like he was having flashbacks.
What? The last podcast?
Well, yeah, because I was zoning out. I have ADHD,
That's what you were
man.
doing. You were just
So
like
what?
zoned out straight
Thank
into the
you,
corner.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Where were you?
We still need to get like a bowl of chips or a bowl of.
Well, we were supposed to do the drink
This
thing.
motherfucker cannot eat into the mic. I'm not allowing that.
Here, get the black label. I'll take a shot.
Out of what? We have no glasses.
You can pour it into his
You
hand.
can take a shot from the bottle.
Ew.
That would be so tacky.
Okay. What?
Yeah, that'd be.
So we each have our list. I mean, you have yours on your phone. You look a little less professional than we do with our tablets and all.
I mean,
Why don't you have a tablet yet, Devin? Come on now.
Are you poor?
yeah, in so many words.
Are you a poor?
Are you a poor guy?
Let's go ahead and do best stunt. Okay, that's pretty easy.
Best
I mean,
stunt.
we're all gonna agree on it.
I also think we're gonna agree. But
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Cubby and I agree.
So I've got.
Let's. How many options do y'all have for best stunt?
I
One.
have
You have one
two.
option. Kobe, give me your second option. Not your main one.
He's thinking about it. I've got like 6. But let me Google something real quick.
Is my second. My first. Can I just say my first? Fall Guy.
Do you know what stunt? Or are you just saying
I don't
as a
know
movie?
Furiosa like exactly which stunt, but for Fall Guy, I know exactly which stunt.
What?
It's where. It's where he like has gasoline in his mouth and he like spits out the gasoline when they're trying to light him on fire.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's interesting. We have
That-
different answers then.
Wait, you've got the same one?
I have the same movie, but a different stunt.
Okay.
Okay.
Fall Guy, but Ryan Gosling and his stuntman did the world record for most car rolls in the movie.
That's my nomination.
well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, y'all were more detailed than.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and put that on this board?
Yeah, sure.
You want to be the guy who writes it?
Sure.
Well, what about Furiosa? Did y'all think there was any meaningful or like very specific stunts?
I had Furiosa in general, but I didn't have any specific set stunt because
Because I did
it
it
was-
in general too.
it was a little hard to tell outside of like watching behind the scenes stuff for like what was a real stunt and what was CGI, because I know they used a lot more CG than they did for Mad Max Fury Road,
Oh yeah.
which isn't a bad thing. It still looks amazing and I still love it, but
Just running the movie or the whole thing?
god damn, dude, you're gonna cover the whole fucking whiteboard? Devin's working with the whiteboard right now. Did y'all have another? What's the next category? Because I guess that's unanimous that we're gonna go Fall Guy, huh? You have a different option
Yeah.
for stunt for a nomination, but we are just gonna go Fall Guy, I assume.
Okay.
Thanks.
We could do best sleeper. You want to do best sleeper? Because I feel like it's gonna be different for all of us.
Yeah.
We can do best sleeper.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I had Monkey Man and Spaceman. Because Monkey Man, I feel like it just bombed. It did, didn't it?
It did set. I don't think it bombed, but it was not exactly a critical success.
Success-wise, yes, but I think like award-wise, like it should win something because it was a beautiful movie shot, and then the action was great, and
Is that your main choice for best sleeper? Is Monkey Man, or do you have like a couple
sort
of options?
I mean, well, besides Monkey Man, I have Spaceman, and Spaceman was just Adam Sandler getting therapy from a space spider, which was just it was just
fucking
really
edit
good.
that.
I liked it a lot.
What?
I'm gonna have to edit the space spider in.
You are gonna have to
I'm
edit
gonna
the
have to
space
watch
spider.
clips.
And Paul Dano as the space spider too, which he had a. I feel like he did a good job voice acting that space spider.
I don't know any other role he's ever voice acted for.
Paul Dano?
Yeah,
He's the Riddler.
voice actor.
No, but voice acted. I feel like he's voice acted something else. I would have to look it up.
I can't recall. So you have Spaceman and Monkey Man.
Yes.
Devin, do you have?
Yeah, for me, Boy Kills World is probably my best sleeper because I don't really. Do you want to write it? So I don't have to keep getting up.
Immediately gave that job away.
It's like, here, you can do it this
I'll tag
time.
back in a minute. But yeah, almost nobody's seen Boy Kills World that I've met, and I thought it was relatively creative as far as the whole genre of somebody's family gets killed and he's vengeful.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's kind of Monkey Man, too. They were very similar in that sense.
Yeah. I also really appreciated how hilarious Boy Kills World is. You know, and I think it did a good job with technically the main character's mute, and that's pretty rare in film.
Right.
So that was pretty fun.
I really like it when they do something like that, where it's like, it's very much well, you got to see it. You can't just hear it.
Yeah.
Is that your main choice for nomination? That's going to be your pick?
Yeah.
I have a few for Best Sleeper.
Sure.
I have Drive Away Dolls
Okay.
by Ethan Coen.
Never watched it.
I didn't either.
even hear
One
about
half of the Coen brothers? No? Okay.
it. You mean half of the Coen brothers?
Yeah, he's
One half would have been like one of the Coen brothers, and then you chop the other Coen brother.
One and a half?
I'm just gonna drop that.
it was the legs of Joel Coen.
Yeah.
But I really like Drive Away Dolls. It was a lesbian caper movie. That was really fun with Margaret Qualley, and
I think I remember this now.
I feel bad because I forget the other lead actress's name, but the whole bit is that it's a road trip style movie with these two lesbians like going through like antics and stuff throughout the like the roadside of America with like having criminals chase after them and whatnot.
So Thelma and Louise, but modern day.
Kind of, in a way.
And then they don't die at the end?
They do not.
Okay.
They instead have a very special dildo.
Yeah.
That is true.
A
They have
very special dildo?
Yeah, that's how it ends. They have a very special dildo.
That was my second guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. Go see Drive Away Dolls if you haven't. That's a
If you wanna see a very
underappreciated movie.
special dildo.
Dildo by Matt Damon. So,
What?
it's Matt Damon's dildo. Anyways, next up I have Diddy. Did anyone say Diddy? Not the rapper who's
The
under.
Ah! What was Didi?
Diddy is a, it's a,
Is it an
It's-
indie film?
it's a little indie film. Yeah, the whole bit is it's a coming of age story for a young kid, a Asian American who is transitioning from like junior high to high school. So it's like him having that awkward phase of like friends phasing out of each other, finding different friend groups, being more interested in girls. And the whole bit is he is a kid with a video camera who like is doing skate videos and like just recording like antics, uploading to YouTube. So it's like very mid 2000s era of like nostalgia, right? I honestly really identified with it because it was, it's just him videotaping shit
Do you
with his
skateboard?
friends. I used to.
Do you know how to do an ollie?
If I did it, I'd probably bust my ass.
You look like you'd be good at rollerblading.
I was good at rollerblading.
What about quads?
I'm okay at quads. Not very good. Last time I was on quads, I think I broke my tailbone.
Really?
Yeah.
I like quads more.
But that's kind of one of a sleeper for me, directed by Sean Wang.
Wang.
Sean.
Sean.
Wang, Sean.
Next up, I had The Piano Lesson by Malcolm Washington, the son of Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington has a son?
Denzel Washington has many children.
How? How many?
I think. Yeah, that's a talk for later. I think he has, at least from my understanding, 3, might be more. He has 2 sons and a daughter. What's really fun is that it was like the whole family worked on this movie. So the Malcolm Washington was the director, Joseph David Washington was the lead actor, and then I believe their sister, Denzel Washington's daughter, I forget her name, I think she was like a producer or something for it, and like they all produced it together, and it's an adaptation off of a play, which is it was a really, really good movie. It just came out on Netflix, but sadly it's not getting a lot of attention, so I'm gonna put it for Best Sleeper.
I think I saw like a trailer for it.
Mhm.
What time does it take in?
What do you mean?
What
Like,
time period?
What time area? or time
1930s.
period? Okay, I do think I remember
Yeah.
seeing like trailers for it.
It is just a really, I think it's a
And
really
it's all
fresh.
the Washingtons.
It's all the Washington. I think it's a really fresh type of movie, especially for how it does the adaptation of the play, because you're watching it the entire time, and I didn't know it was an adaptation while watching it. It plays out like a live theater. How the dialogue is written, how the actors perform in their scenery. It's very inspired, I think.
That's unique.
And then I have Transformers 1 because not enough people saw Transformers 1.
I didn't either. I really wish I would have seen it.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I think
I
it's
hear
really
it's
here.
really
Do you want to?
good.
Yeah, I want to say something about Transformers 1 because we all saw it, right?
I
Kobe
saw a
did.
lot of the memes. I did not see it. I really wish I would because I'm a big Transformers man or big Transformers man.
Don't
fan.
judge my handwriting. This is a bad angle.
I was about to say, like, I was surprised that your handwriting's worse than Devin's.
Jerry's right-handed, for anybody wondering.
I'm right-handed too.
I'm right-handed, but I can't write backwards. I'd like to see you do that next time.
But yeah, I'm a big Transformers fan. I really wish I would have seen it because, the animation's fairly decent, and then also, just hearing everybody saying it was good. And then the memes were good, too.
I have a weird relationship with Transformers 1 because I do think that it is the best of the Transformers movies that have come out.
It's pretty funny.
No, it's funny. The story's actually pretty good, and it's a pretty great kids movie. That said, like, I wasn't like blown away by it, and I think that just because it's the best of the Transformers series, that it's kind of a low bar
Yeah,
and it
it
doesn't mean anything.
Well, I'll say this, like, for me, best Transformers movie is either Bumblebee or the original, like, first Transformers 1, or, like, from the 80s. And then also, Michael Bay's first Transformer movie wasn't that bad, in my opinion.
The Transformers with Orson Welles.
Who's that?
Orson Welles. Oh, as
Who
Unicron?
what? What'd you say?
Who's that?
I'm not.
You don't know Okay.
I'm not talking to you.
Let's skip that. But Orson Welles is Unicron, right?
That is concerning that you don't know that.
Orson Welles. Marvin, pull that up.
Marvin, who's
Marvin,
right here?
pull that up.
I'm gonna do a cut to an empty chair.
just
And we
like
wonder why
like a
things
tumbleweed
are going
rolls
the way
by.
of
Yeah.
our country. Orson
did you
Welles,
not? Did you not pass high school?
I did.
but you're mentioning like the original with Unicron, right?
Yeah. He was.
Yeah.
He voiced
I love that
Unicron.
movie too. It was great. And then Beast Wars, I think was not the movie Rise of the Beast. I thought was fairly good too.
So, what are we marking out for nominations here?
Marking out.
We have to mark out a couple. I think.
Um,
I know I added a lot. I did a lot of.
I think we should knock out Transformers 1 because I think
Okay.
that because so many people loved it as a film and think it's the best one, I don't think it counts as a sleeper.
That is fair. It does have a cult
that
following.
and it's a kids movie. Well, I'm not gonna say just because it's a kids movie, but because
No more Transformers. Transformers
Bye,
is
Transformers.
gone.
Yeah.
Too bad we'll never get a Transformers 2. Anyways, what's up? What's next?
Yeah, I don't know.
We have to mark out something. We have
I
1,
think
2,
Monkey Man
3,
and
4, 5,
Boy
6.
Kills World because they actually got a theatrical release. Spaceman did not get a theatrical release.
Yeah, it only just got put on the largest platform ever.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Shut up.
If anything, I think a theater is a detriment at this point.
Honestly,
Without
yeah,
people
that's
at.
actually a fair point.
I would say I to some extent I agree with Kobe by knocking out Boy Kills World, Monkey Man, and Spaceman because we've all collectively seen those three. I haven't
never seen
the other
DD
three you
Driveway
named, so that's
Dolls
got to
or
be a
Piano-
sleeper.
yeah.
So that we don't even know what that is.
I'm gonna feel like a dick if it's only my nomination.
I don't mind.
I mean, I think Spaceman should be up there.
I
I liked it a lot. I think it was really that good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I liked Monkey Man and Boy Kills World also, but you can like a movie and
I'm
recognize.
gonna be honest. Out of all of these, I mean, this is my opinion. Out of all of these, I don't think Boy Kills World can hold a candle to a lot of these.
That's fine. You can
And
cross
in
it
terms of quality,
Fair.
You can cross it
fair.
off.
I understand like not a lot of people saw it and it's like underappreciated. I do think so, but in terms of like quality,
That's fine.
this
I'll
this
say
isn't
this.
just most obscure.
It's
you
a
know?
much
Yeah, you can
more
cross it off.
casual film compared to the other ones.
You can go ahead and knock off Monkey Man if you want. I don't
You want
mind.
to do Monkey Man?
Yeah, I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings.
Why? Because it crossed yours off?
Monkey Man is mine. I
Yeah,
pitched-
Oh, you did. Put
That's
Monkey-
one of his nominations.
Yeah, you can cross off Monkey. Did you ever watch Monkey Man?
yeah, I saw it in
all
theaters.
three, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was
you-
really
you
excited
can-
for that movie.
You can cross it off.
Yeah.
I really liked Monkey Man. I thought it was really
I thought
good.
It was great.
Yeah, I'm okay with these four.
I say cross off Piano Lesson because it's a nepotism movie with all the Washingtons.
That's fair.
Granted-
I'll concede that.
Yeah, because
Because
like,
even like Sam Jack is in it too.
Yeah.
Samuel L.
So
Jackson?
huge names are associated with it. So I guess that's fair.
But Adam Sandler is also in Spaceman, and he's big.
that's true.
But
cross
did
off Spaceman.
anyone really see Spaceman?
A lot of people saw Spaceman.
Listen, we're
No,
not
you
narrowing down a
talked about
winner.
Spaceman.
We're not narrowing down a winner. We're just
I-
narrowing out for the official
I personally think
nomination
Spaceman
list.
is in the same category as Monkey Man and Boy Kills World, and also had Adam Sandler in it. So I think that if we're gonna cross off those two and Piano Lesson, then Spaceman should go as well.
Well, cross off Piano Lesson first.
Doesn't matter the order. You know what?
Wait,
Close.
so then we're only gonna leave
was good.
2?
Yeah.
What?
What
If we knock out both Spaceman and Piano Lesson, we're only gonna be left with 2.
But just be happy it's your 2.
yeah.
I think we should just leave all 4. Or
Fine.
yeah, we'll leave all 4 for like
For
this
now.
is the group of nominations that's gonna make it to the awards, right? That we're gonna pick from.
That's
Oh,
fine.
this is just
Also-
nominations.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go to Ensemble. Okay. Do you know how to spell Ensemble? I'm expecting you to know how to do it.
It starts with an E.
I know it starts with a fucking E.
Don't help him.
You.
Sleeper.
Oh, hey, you got it.
Yeah, I know I got it. Yeah.
Got it.
I didn't know you.
I got third place in the spelling bee, bucko.
So the only best ensemble I have would be either Deadpool and Wolverine or Dune 2.
Dune 2. Man, that's a hard one to say for
Dune
best
2 is
ensemble.
gonna have so many on my. There's a lot for me for Dune 2.
Listen, I'm not trying to be a dick and like criticize everyone's choice for nominations.
You can
That is-
criticize me as long. as
That's
you
like
want.
Oppenheimer. That is just huge, right?
It is.
Doesn't that just have everyone?
It doesn't have everyone, but it has a lot of star
Yeah,
in it.
that's like a shit ton of star power, dude.
It
Like
does.
every single
Well, that's what,
every single character is a leading actor.
yeah, that's why it's a
Nowadays, yeah, certainly. This,
So
yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine,
Dune 2.
Wolverine, Wolverine.
Oh yeah, I forgot the V.
Wow.
You got Ensemble. You missed Wolverine.
Wolverine. There we go.
How is it that salmonella is the
Doesn't-
only
that
word? that's
doesn't
all
look-
right?
That really doesn't look any better.
They'll figure it out.
It looks like you wrote poon.
It- Dude, no. What it looks like is like you gave like an umlaut to the E.
It's got like an
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. What are we doing? Ensemble? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I have Piano Lesson
Okay.
because it's just a great cast that they're all on screen for
All
so much of
Washington.
it. Not all Washington.
All Washington.
Technically, there's only one
Jackson.
Washington on screen. And then I have Kinds of Kindness.
Okay.
Was
No.
that good? I didn't. I think I wanted to see that.
Wasn't.
Huh? What?
I don't think you would have named it if you didn't think it was good.
Thank you for the defense.
Okay, I didn't get to see.
I
it.
have great taste, Kobe. You are not allowed to argue my taste.
I wasn't trying to argue your taste.
You
You don't have to get
motherfucker.
so defensive, Jerry. Jesus.
I'm always right.
Sure.
I'm gonna have the worst character on this podcast. Everyone's gonna think I'm a jackass. Anyways,
I mean, I could be more of a Jerry. We can play the game.
other picks.
So okay.
Put your mic in front of you. You're like,
Is it not?
You're over
Yeah,
here.
move over.
No, I'm
Yeah,
cozy
move
next
over.
to you.
No, move
No,
over.
I'm comfortable with you.
Just put the mic in front
Why
of you.
is
That's
he
all I'm
pushing
asking.
me? We're cozy.
There, just put it in front of you.
Thank you.
Why are you talking to the side of it?
So I'm expecting it to crossed off, so I don't even really feel like bothering putting it up there.
No, just put it up.
I haven't seen it, but
There's an S at the end of kind, by the way. It's kinds of kindness.
Kind of. Okay.
By the way, where's the V in this?
it's above the E. Saturday night.
Saturday night?
Yeah,
Oh, I heard that was really good.
I
Oh.
haven't seen it, but I've heard great things about it. When I was looking at the ensemble last night, it looked like it would be a powerful ensemble. So
you want to throw it up there?
yeah,
It's the SNL
Go for it.
documentary, right?
yeah.
Or biopic.
Well,
So I don't think it's fair.
I guess it's like a biopic,
a
right?
docupic.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, they have actors portraying the real people who like started Saturday Night, right?
assume it's a great ensemble.
Ensemble,
Mm-hmm.
Ensemble.
Wolverine.
Okay, while you're up there,
Okay.
while you have your ass to the camera, and you're also the only other one who saw this. Challengers. I want to throw Challengers up there.
Okay.
I think that's a fair pick, right?
Yeah.
Challengers.
Such a great trio.
Fair.
What was Challengers again?
movie.
The
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that one.
yeah,
that
the
one.
one that you refused to watch.
I didn't say I refused to watch it. I was just like, I'm not gonna put time into it.
I had to
right
like
now.
fight tooth and nail, dude. I was like,
To get him
I
to
was
watch
in
it?
the trenches
Yeah, I
with
know.
like fucking paint on my face, digging through the mud just to get anyone else to watch that movie.
Yeah, I felt bad because we were all at work and he was like fighting like a 6'1" to convince people to watch it, and I was like, you know what, Jerry, out of sheer friendship, I will watch
Yeah,
your
I'll
movie.
watch your stupid dumb movie, and then you
He
ended
was
up
telling
liking
everybody
it,
to watch it.
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, it was fine.
Oh, you fucking.
No, it's a good find. It's not a bad find. It's a good find.
What'd you give it on
What's the
Letterboxd?
ensemble for Challengers though?
I think I gave it a 3.5, if that.
You're dead to me.
Yeah.
That's evil. A 3?
Yeah.
Wait. This is the movie where Zendaya gets like the two guys to fuck each other.
They don't even fuck.
No, they don't fuck.
Everybody thinks that that's the movie.
Why was that? Why did everybody say that though?
Because there's sexual tension between them.
There's.
I'm not gonna spoil the movie. Go watch Challengers. It's a fuck it, dude. I mean, I can't argue for it for Sleeper, but that's one of my big picks for the year's Challengers. Anyways, I'm gonna throw it up there.
Yep.
Any other?
I would love to try and put anything else on here, but there's not really any other cast. I'm like, oh, that was great.
I have one more, which is
Okay.
Kneecap.
What the fuck is Nick?
You're gonna put that up there. I want to get up again. I've gone
God
up, like-
damn.
I wrote all the other ones.
This is what you get for being
Mr.
monkey in
Lazy.
the middle.
I didn't want to be monkey in the middle. I liked my
You
spot.
gotta put it over here.
You didn't want to move.
Well, I was over here, and then you moved me over here.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I did
It's
want
never
to
my
switch up
fault.
the
It's
seats a
never
little
my
bit.
fault.
What is kneecap?
Kneecap was a Irish movie. Basically, it's I don't know how much y'all know about
Oh.
Ireland and like their laws with Britain. Basically, they hate Britain
Yeah, they hate.
for a good reason. The
There's
whole
a lot
bit
of
is
good
that-
reasons.
There's a lot of good reasons, but the whole bit is that, and they kind of like outlawed their native language in a way. It's in a sense of from my understanding, they made it illegal to not know the Queen's tongue. So you cannot
English?
English. You cannot only know your native Irish tongue.
Don't they also know English?
They have to know English. Like it is quite literally like illegal to not know English.
What did they speak beforehand?
It was,
Irish,
It was very
or whatever-
dialectic.
Yeah.
In that sense.
So like they changed their names of their cities. They changed their names of like their phrases. They forced them to learn a different
We
language.
really did that.
Yes, that's
like
what.
fascinating.
this is actually true.
Yes.
True shit. Oh.
Yeah, and so this is a very like it's kind of like it's these two guys who form a rap group where they start rapping in their native tongue,
Hmm.
and basically like there are a lot of people around them
I
are
think
like
I remember seeing
are
this.
like rebellion gang members, and it's very like punk rock. It's rapping scenes with a bunch of like graphics on screen. Michael Fassbender's in it.
Oh
It
yeah,
has-
I love
think
Michael
I think
Fassbender.
I think I would like this.
It's
movie then.
honestly it was a really really fun movie. I would highly recommend it. It was very refreshing. Honestly, I thought it was a very good movie.
What is it on?
It is. I had to rent it on Amazon Prime for like $3.
Okay.
So I don't think it's on anything yet, but I would highly recommend it. I did really enjoy the trio. So it's the two young guys who are rappers, and then they have their producer who's a teacher. He's like he's their DJ producer with all the equipment. So it's like he's
That
having to
sounds like
hide
real
his
life.
identity. Yeah, it was really fun. It had all three guys had a great chemistry with each other. It was very energetic. So out of this lineup, what do we need to eliminate?
How many were on the
4.
four?
It was 4 or 5.
How many are on there? 8, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Some type of number.
So we need to limit it down to 4 since we did that last time. I'm cool with crossing off Deadpool and Wolverine because
Yeah.
I did. They are great actors in general. I don't think they're necessarily great actors in that movie.
It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, so I'm
I
fine
mean,
with crossing that off.
Also, they're only in it for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, you want to cross that
It's
off?
like a 2.5 hour movie. I don't think we can mark an ensemble choice for characters who are only in it for maybe a 16th of that entire movie.
To make a special announcement though on that movie, Channing Tatum as is it Remy LeBeau? That's
Yeah.
As what's
Gambit.
Gambit.
Yeah, Gambit.
He was-
Great fucking.
Yeah.
he did good in that.
It was
Great
really-
casting, great little cameo. I really
Yeah.
hope they do.
But
make one.
Not to say that we didn't like Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, we all enjoy that movie
it's
to a
just that
certain
it's
degree.
a Marvel movie, and you're expecting to see certain characters.
If this was like best duo,
Sure.
it'd be much
That
higher on
would
the
have
list.
been that would have won.
But this
It
is
was
a
great. It
this
was
is a grand
hilarious.
cast of characters, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Again, I hope they give Channing Tatum that movie. That'd be great.
You know, maybe.
Maybe, hopefully.
I'm fine, comfortable crossing off Saturday Night because as far as I'm aware, none of us have seen it.
I want to leave it on there for. I mean, this isn't.
When does it come out?
It came out. It already came out a while.
Yeah, it already
It
came
already
out.
Yeah.
You guys want to watch that?
I'm down. It
Yeah,
I heard it's pretty good.
I'm okay with leaving it on there, and it might change,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
Because I mean, like we haven't seen this one. Y'all haven't seen this, or this, or this.
What was kind
Kobe
of
hasn't
kindness
seen that.
about-
That's the Washington movie, right?
No,
Nope.
piano lessons.
Oh.
This is
Washington movie.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh.
The guy who did Poor Things.
The Emma. Oh well, I cool. I like
Yeah.
I like
So
everybody
this
in that
is like
movie.
Jesse Plemons, Margaret Qualley,
Then definitely
Willem
leave it on there 'cause I love
Dafoe,
everybody.
Emma Stone. Like
Leave that on
an
there.
amazing group of
Oh,
people.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer.
I wanted to see
remember
that so
what it
bad.
was,
Yeah.
though.
Leave that on. I
Yeah,
wanted to see
leave
that.
that on. Take piano lesson off.
Piano lesson? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt by
Poor
it, but
piano
I'll...
lesson.
Yeah.
You get knocked off the
It's a
board.
Do you
Nepo
not like the
movie.
Washington?
Well, no, it just feels like such a. I mean, granted, I'm sure it's a beautiful movie, and
It was really good.
yeah.
It was very good.
Take off challengers.
No, leave challenges.
Oh, I'm gonna jump across this table.
knock off kneecap.
The guy who hasn't seen
No,
challengers,
I think
take off
Kneecap-
challengers.
Like, I kind of want to see Kneecap now because it does sound really good.
Okay,
Because
so
you said Michael Fassbender's in it, right?
here's my argument for either challengers or kneecap going. These are trios, right?
Well, it's not yet, but we're not
That's
doing
fair,
it.
then.
Well, I'm saying it's like they still count as ensemble, but when it comes to Kinds of Kindness, which is a much wider cast, Dune 2, much wider cast,
Much wider.
and
Saturday
Saturday
Night,
Night, much
it's
wider
still-
cast.
yeah.
These are like they work so well together. Nothing against them, but it is only trios.
With a knock off kneecap, because I haven't seen it. Kobe hasn't seen it.
It sounds really good though.
I'm sure it is.
Kneecap.
But I think that if we're gonna vouch for the rest of
So I
them,
gotta
then
watch
kneecap needs to go.
Challengers now.
You do have to watch challenges. I watched it.
This is
Sorry,
it. This
all
was
our
just a big
Irish
ploy
viewers.
for me
And
to
Michael
watch
Fassbender.
Challengers,
And Michael
wasn't it?
Fassbender.
Yeah, this was just a big ploy to get me to watch Challengers.
It's all coming together,
It's
baby.
all come together.
I'm gonna get everyone to watch Challengers. Challengers sweep. It's winning everything.
Is that supposed to be a fucking A
Where?
in Challengers?
Oh, what is that? Did you write that?
I don't remember.
That's definitely you.
Oh well.
Where's the V in Wolverine?
It's above the E.
Is this our final selection?
Yeah.
Also,
Best
challengers looks
ensemble?
like it has like 3 L's. No, you wrote challenge. I can tell because I don't write my A's like that.
I don't write my G's like this. What is this cursive bullshit?
Well, we're gonna find out. One of us is an idiot. It's probably me.
Because I know for a fact that's
it's
me.
okay. You can find out in the editing.
I think it is me, actually.
Is that me? That's me.
Yeah,
We're doing best villain.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
You guys want to put Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes on that one?
You got me so excited for all 3 seconds. I heard Kingdom and I might get my.
You need to go to a therapist about your Kingdom Hearts obsession, dude.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
This
You
is
know
a
I-
video game. You know what I like?
You know what I like?
Did you start writing kinds of kindness and you like got K-I-N-D and you're like,
oh.
Oh.
you're like
Yeah.
Godzilla X Kong, Big Monkey is villain.
What, the red guy?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
put-
the
No,
monkey
we're not.
guy.
I'm not
I'm
doing that.
writing that.
What was it, the Scar King?
Scar King.
Scar King.
Yeah, we're
That's
not-
What, I
we're
just
not
remember
bothering.
him being Big Red
Where's your
Monkey.
marker?
Okay, Alien
What?
Romulus though. Do you guys think that was a good villain?
What, the xenomorph?
Yeah,
For the Android.
both.
I'm trying to remember. Is it one xenomorph?
I don't think it
There's
really
multiple
counts.
xenomorphs, and then they have
there?
like a birthed xenomorph.
There are a lot.
I don't think it really counts as best villain when he's been the villain for like 10 movies.
She?
Whatever.
The AI
No, the Xenomorph.
android.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, it was the guy was the android, not the girl.
Do you know how to spell villain?
you know how to spell villain. Villain, immaculate.
Where's the V in
Like,
Wolverine?
I'm just a priest.
No, we're not gonna do it. Xenomorph. Go ahead and sit down. Sit down for a
So
second.
you can put twisters. Yes, the
The
tornado.
tornado from Twisters.
Yes, the tornado.
Now here's the thing: are we doing the singular Twister or are we doing the dual
The
Twisters?
one. You could best villain, not villains.
Oh well,
Well,
okay,
no,
that's fair.
there's a certain tornado.
You want the left
that
Twister or you want the
No,
right
right.
Twister? Or do you want the big Twister when they merge into one?
Yeah,
You mean that one?
The
the-
very ending one, or the one that you like. I don't want to spoil it because there's one tornado that is just super fucking cool and can happen in real life, but it's.
Are you talking about the fire tornado?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in like every disaster movie ever. That's not a spoil.
Is that
Just do Twister. Just do
Just
Mr.
do Twister.
Mr.
Yeah, just
Twister.
Do Twister.
Mr. Tornado.
Mr. Tornado. Yes.
Please, Tornado's my father. Mr. Tornado's my father.
Mr. Tornado's
I put tornado for a second. I was so scared.
Tornado.
Tornado.
What kind of fucking N is that?
Mine.
Oh. Welcome to the Judging Devin's Handwriting podcast.
No kidding.
Okay.
Doing my best.
So, is that your main nomination? Is the Twister?
Yes.
That's your only one?
Oh, I had a lot.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Monkey Man, the fucking
I don't even know.
religious figure. Or
If you don't know his
cartoon.
name, I'm not writing it down.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it.
If we don't know his name,
I don't know
like,
his
was it
name.
really that good?
It was good. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
I mean, it is good, but
I've
like,
been
is
dead.
the villain really the good part of that movie.
No, the good part is Dev Patel.
Watching Dev Patel kick ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin, go ahead and give us one or two of your nominations to throw out there.
Shaman from Boy Equals World, because at no
That actor is so fucking dope.
he was
Insert
so cool.
name here.
Yeah.
But that guy kills it whenever he's
I still haven't
on a
seen
movie.
it.
You would love it. I promise you would love it. Yeah, because I'm really good at this point. After seeing so many movies, I can kind of tell like beat for beat what's gonna happen and what the spoiler of the big movie is, without saying anything. Like
Did that get you? Are you telling me
that wholeheartedly got me. I was
twist?
Yeah.
There's a twist. All right, I already feel like I know what the twist is then.
With the shaman, yeah, I genuinely did not see it coming. You know, like if egg on me, I guess. You know, but
man.
and then like he just like beats the hell out of
he
like
does. He really does.
Okay.
God
moving
damn.
On, moving on.
yeah.
If you want to see like 5 minutes of the villain just beat the shit out of the hero, that's Boy Kills
Because
World.
there's a few heroes
Yeah.
that are like fighting him. He's not that.
Yeah,
nice about
it's one of the few movies where I'm like, I don't think the hero's gonna win, and he's gonna lose because you're just.
I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, it's like Thanos. You're like, oh my god, this is horrible. It's just beating him down. What is that?
What the
Your handwriting's
fuck?
getting worse.
It's hard.
This really is just gonna be us.
What is that?
It's a B.
That is not
Did
a
you
B.
fuck up the B?
Yeah,
Did it have an
I
aneurysm?
did. I messed it up, but it's whatever.
Do you have a second?
Warlord Dementus from Furiosa. I stand by that.
Oh, Dementus, the Dark Dementus.
yeah.
Throw him up there, Dementus.
perfect.
Absolutely, dude.
All right.
Throw him up there. That was such a fun performance. He was
He
demented.
liked that. I'll say that he really liked performing as
Yeah,
as that guy.
I liked seeing him as it. It made me more excited for Chris Hemsworth outside of the MCU.
I mean, any of those actors outside of the
Yeah.
MCU. What?
I'm sorry.
Are you dyslexic?
I don't know.
Okay, we're about to switch like spots because you're not fucking right.
The Dark Dementus.
We're really starting to learn who's.
I have a hard time writing. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go through a couple
Are
of
you
mine.
dyslexic?
No,
Are you?
I don't know. My mom
I
was.
think
I'm
we're gonna
getting
have
worried.
a diagnosis after this fucking podcast.
I'm going to throw in an obvious case. Nicolas Cage from Long Legs.
Yeah.
I haven't
Long
seen
legs.
Long Legs.
I'm gonna throw that up there. We're not gonna say how confident we are that he's gonna win, but
And what? Long Legs?
yeah, for Long Legs.
Are they already putting that as a nomination?
No,
for
but
No, I mean best villain's on Oscar. This is ours.
Yeah, well,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
but
ours.
still.
These aren't Oscar categories usually.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage was unrecognizable in that movie.
Is he a vampire or something?
No,
He-
he's not a vampire.
He's some sort of monster.
I mean, he's evil.
He's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
He's a very
Just a
twisted, very disturbing guy.
Yeah, no, he's unrecognizable in the movie because I mean, I think Nicolas Cage is a fun actor and like when he wants to be, he can be good in movies. But whenever they said that he was gonna be a horror villain, like I was not
Excited.
shivering my timbers thinking about it. But he does a great job in that movie.
I have Abigail from Abigail.
I also had Abigail.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, throw it up there.
Isn't Abigail that one movie with the?
The Vampire Ballerina.
Isn't that the one where I always?
Kobe, did
Talk
you
about-
watch movies this year?
No, I didn't for shit. Man. I watched a lot of YouTube. I watched a bit of TV, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time doing stuff.
So the actress for Abigail was
Mhm.
Alicia Weir. Weir? I don't really know.
Is it-
Abigail.
but
Abigail.
Abigail's that vampire movie, right?
Yeah, it's a vampire
With
ballerina.
the one scene.
The one scene.
Those are fucking onions.
Yeah, when she goes to get the garlic.
Yeah.
It's still. I love that scene because it's delivered so fucking well.
Dan Stevens does an amazing job.
Yeah, you really like Dan Stevens.
because
right?
I almost put him as the best villain in that movie too. But
He's a villain. Technically.
yeah,
Yeah. So I have one more that I was kind of like hesitant to put on. I don't really believe in it, but I know it's a big one.
Hmm.
Stellan Skarsgård from Dune 2. The Baron.
Oh.
You wanna put that?
Okay, yeah.
I'm a little
Yeah.
hesitant on it because I know it's like an obvious one, and he's not really in it too much from what I remember for Dune 2. He's more of like the first movie because I think he shares screen time with Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah.
I would have to say Bill Skarsgård too in that movie does a great job.
I don't think Bill Skarsgård's in it.
Bill Skarsgård is not in it.
Yeah, I thought that
is-
too.
That
What's
is
up, Bill?
Austin Butler.
Yeah, I got that mixed up too.
Both of
Oh
you,
my God,
both of
it
you
is
thought
on-
it was
dude.
fucking Bill Skarsgård.
He
They
looks like
look a
him.
lot
That's Boy
alike.
Kills World.
I know that,
Yeah.
but they look very similar in that movie.
Okay, well I would put Austin Butler there too. his character, the nephew.
Yeah,
You can if you want.
He's a little goofy.
he's a little goofy.
Yeah. in that
I don't know,
movie.
man, because honestly, I don't believe in either of them for best villain.
Dude, Dune 2, Baron.
Yeah, Baron or the Austin Butler's character.
Well, Baron got whooped in Dune 2. Like he was pretty pathetic in the movie
Yeah.
as a character.
Proximus from Kingdom of the Planet of the
Oh
Apes.
yeah, Proximus from King of the Planet.
Proximus.
Yeah, the king.
The king monkey?
Yeah,
I
the
thought it was
king
Maximus.
We thought it was
Proximus,
Maximus, but yeah,
I
we.
don't fucking know at this point.
Is it
but the monkey.
Proximus?
It's something Isibus.
The ape.
Yeah, the ape. King ape.
King Ape?
King
Yeah.
ape.
What a wonderful day!
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's hilarious because like all over TikTok, like so many men were like inspired by that like anytime anything good would happen to them, they'd be like, "What a wonderful day!" And I just really think that king would be able to inspire the masses in real life, and I just really
Well,
can
he
get behind
did.
that.
I don't know
It
how to
is.
spell
Yeah,
Proximus, so
any-
we're
Ape
good.
guy.
Because I don't really believe in it.
You're not gonna write Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes though?
Yeah, you can't be bothered to put the title. I put the
Yeah.
title.
Nah, Ape Guy.
But you at least put monkey movie. You know,
But they're not monkeys, they're apes.
Yeah, they're apes.
they put ape movie.
That's a lot. So, what are we going to knock off?
I
think Ape Guy.
Yeah, go ahead and knock off ape guy since you couldn't be fucked to write the name.
Look, do y'all really think he's the best villain?
I
Yeah.
think he's fairly good.
You don't
because
believe
you
that.
can't- You can kind of argue that he's not a. I mean, he's a villain, but you can argue that he's right.
He has, like, 2 good scenes, and one of them is whenever they finally have a gun, and he's like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want
He's
that.
me.
You can go free. I want. Is
Give
there
that,
more?
give that man a Glock.
He just wanted the books from the library. That's not bad.
He wanted knowledge.
He wanted to read.
Yeah, I'm knocking out
Yeah,
Proximus
I
Ape
mean,
Guy.
Yeah, you can knock
Go
it
ahead and
out.
knock it out. You couldn't be bothered to write the name.
Oh man, we're losing the red marker. There we go. He's not that interesting.
Knock
guys.
out the tornado from Twisters. Not an actual.
No!
No, I'm keeping
No,
it.
I like
I'm
the
keeping
The
tornado.
tornado from Twisters. It is not anything. It's just.
I
a
think it's
tornado.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
It is funny. But it's
No,
not.
it's the tornado, man. No,
I'm
keep
thinking
that
of whenever we
tornado.
do like the clips for all the movies and it just.
Well, no, if you get a clip for like a little graphic for it, I really hope you have a tornado, but with like a mustache and like googly eyes.
Mr. Tornado, he's gonna
Yeah.
accept his award.
With a business hat and a
Yeah.
tie.
Get rid of the Baron. I don't think the Baron's a very good villain. I did
No.
not. Get,
Yeah.
No, he
I
wasn't
did
that
not
don't
good
believe
of
in
a-
it.
He wasn't that good of a villain.
I didn't give a shit.
Dune
about the
2
Baron
was
at all.
mainly about just Paul and Conqueror.
Yeah.
Yeah, the villains were not even really on my radar in that movie. I would just
Well,
watch
they
it.
weren't, really. Warlord Dementus.
What? Knock off?
Yeah.
I argue. Argue.
Yeah, I would argue too. I
Veto.
was-
No.
Because it's basically just Thor coming into the fucking Mad Max world.
I don't think he was Thor.
Thor from what was it? Not Love and Thunder, but
What, like Ragnarok?
yeah.
I don't think
I
so.
don't agree at
I don't-
all, dude.
no.
I
That's
feel-
a
I like his
stinker
performance.
take.
I think it's versatile.
I think
enough.
it's a little bit different, but I feel like it's like this is the thing with Chris Hemsworth and all the other MCU like actors. It's gonna take a while for them to brush that shit off.
Listen, here's why I think Dementus deserves this. One, like he fucks over Furiosa. Like he's a bastard of a character, and then you see how pathetic he
I
is.
mean, yeah,
Especially with his ending, it's satisfying to see him finally get done
killed.
Well, what I think is interesting is that they leave it up to interpretation. They show like every possible thing that could have
Yeah.
happened, like what Furiosa decides to do with them, and it's never shown which one was actually true.
I love the ending.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. That's why I didn't like the ending of Furiosa.
Well, I
You
will.
contrarian.
I will
I
say
told you all this.
that the only thing I didn't like that we've made jokes about before is that like it leads up to the 50-year war. You go, and then like it's like the
The
50-year
50-day
war
war,
happens
yeah.
off screen. Anyway,
It happened
Anyway.
in 2 fucking
The
days.
craziest fight you ever seen
Which
ever.
that
Oh
was-
my god.
Actually, that was another point that I didn't like about it is that it was such a big fucking event, or they were making it out such a big event, and then it was like it took 2 days for them.
well, no, they say it was 50 days.
Yeah, but in like watching it, you're like, wow, this happened in 2 days.
yeah, they're like you wouldn't believe what happens.
It's like,
Anyway,
really? How about you show us?
yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do like a separate movie that goes over that.
They can't do that. They shouldn't do that.
But
They
I
had a
don't.
chance.
But I don't think that's like Warlord Dementus' fault either. Like I think that he was great whenever he was on screen.
I think we should get rid of Shaman.
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen Boy Kills World.
What do you think, Devin? That's your nomination.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I have no faith in any of my choices.
No, I have faith in, but my thing is that Abigail was a child actress, and I think she did a phenomenal job. It is very rare
Yeah.
that a
How old is she? She
like 12,
Yeah, she was
maybe.
young.
did that as 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was really fun.
I think she did a great job as a child actress.
I didn't watch
Also,
that then.
it's very rare Because there's a bunch of horror movies where like the kid will get like possessed or something.
And
Or,
it's just such a bad job.
But
Yeah.
she's just like a fucking vampire.
She's just-
that wants
She's
to-
feral.
no,
It's-
she's
yeah,
like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
no, you kidnapped me. Let's go. You know,
Yeah.
like
she's screwing up
Let's
the
go.
she's screwing up the entire time. She's like making fun
She's
of
just
them the whole
toying with
time.
them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that. She's taunting them the entire time.
she did great. Nicolas Cage was unrecognizable in Longlegs. I thought he was phenomenal. I didn't even like Longlegs. His scenes I thought were incredible. Like
Yeah.
I was invested whenever he was on screen. I think Warlord Dementis was fun. I thought that he was like kind of unpredictable.
Mhm.
The shaman, like again, we didn't. I wholeheartedly thought the main character might lose at the at the end of that because the shaman was just beating the meat off
He
him.
just wants to get Mr.
And I honestly think that like the shaman to some extent was kind of justified for wanting to do what he did. You
Mhm.
know, like because his family was taken from him, and I mean. So my thing is like they're all good things, and then there's a fucking tornado, who's just wind.
He wants to
So-
knock off my pig of Mr. Tornado.
But if
You
y'all
wanna
would,
get rid of Tornado, is that it?
Really?
but
wanna
if
get
you want to
Mr.
keep it for the
Tornado?
gag, then sure, get rid of the
Listen,
shaman.
that's your nomination against your nomination. I think you two should butt in. You're trying to like appeal to me. I'm not the one who decides. You two argue it.
If you want to keep it for the gag, I won't fight you, and I'll get rid of the shaman.
I understand. You just fine. We can get rid of Mr. Tornado.
You're not really fighting for Mr. Tornado.
Well,
Stand up for yourself.
I can't talk about this movie. So like, oh god, this is gonna be a lot of ranting about something that has nothing to do with it.
Mr. Tornado gone.
He said
Yeah,
quantum
it-
physics.
No. It has to do with what I've told you this. I actually don't know if I told you this, but you could have guessed. We'll talk about it.
No.
later.
No, you can talk about it now.
So I cried doing Twisters.
Dang.
Explain. Go on.
One, so I'll mention this. Recently, I had to put down my dog last week, and I think yesterday is when the emotions like actually hit for me. So like I was crying about my dog, and then I was watching people lose their homes in Twister. So I was just like,
In a very vulnerable state.
very vulnerable state, yeah. So that's why I'm like, fuck that tornado.
That tornado fucking sucks.
yeah.
Were you happy whenever they found Brisket?
Is
The
that
dog?
Yes, I was
Yeah.
happy to find brisket.
I'm sorry, Kobe, but I don't think Tornado's gonna make it.
the loudest sigh I've heard.
So is this our final lineup?
Yeah, that's 4. Yeah.
I gotta watch 3 of those movies now.
Which 3? Oh, never mind.
Pretty much all of them.
All of them.
Goddamn,
Except
dude.
for Furiosa.
All right, let's go ahead and get the next one up. Devin, whiteboard guy.
Man.
What are we doing next? What's another category? Devin,
Best scene.
Sure.
y'all want to leave it up to best scene?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go best scene.
So for best scene, I have Civil War and Dune 2.
I also have
What's your best scene for Dune 2?
When he's giving the speech.
I am Paul Atreides.
I am Paul Atreides. I mean, you can put Deadpool and Wolverine as for
What?
the best scene too.
for the Subaru scene, I imagine, or what?
No,
T-
not the Subaru scene.
I do think that's the best scene.
There's a lot of good scenes in that movie.
Which
Funny
one
enough.
for you, Kobe?
The very ending where they're fucking holding hands and they're trying to the
Hugh Jackman's abs?
Yeah, Hugh
Dude,
Jackman's abs.
Wolverine's abs.
There, you can put that down.
Subaru.
That or Nice Pool getting killed. Nice Pool was funny getting cool.
I think it's a lot of U's.
The one you-
Nice Pool
Subaru.
getting- What's
Slash abs.
Wait, we're doing 3 scenes from Deadpool and Wolverine?
Uh,
For the other-
Subaru and abs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Subaru and abs, Nice Pool, and yeah,
Nice
I'm
pool.
not doing that.
where they kill him.
I don't give a fuck about Nice
I
Pool.
thought it was
It's
funny.
Yes, I'm not gonna put that on nomination as best scene.
I thought it was funny they had a
Yes.
big cod piece. I thought that was kind of funny.
The big cod piece.
Yeah, he had like a big dick. Anyways,
Uh,
mine is I'm going to throw in from Abigail the possession scene, the dance number.
oh wait, you can put in Abigail. The Sammy, those are fucking onions.
Nah, that's just a really funny line. I'm gonna do the possession scene because it's a whole played
I
out
haven't seen
thing.
it. Is it
It's
really
a
good?
it's a dance number.
I really want to see because I remember seeing
She-
reviews and people saying it was ass, but I love that one scene.
It was fun.
and then I just want to see it. Huh?
Fuck. Possession.
What?
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Maybe. I set that guy up for
That'll
failure.
go
Possession. Okay, Devin, I really do think you might be dyslexic then.
Delete.
There's just a lot of S's than I remember.
MISSISS.
IPPI?
And then my final one is the final point from Challengers. That shit is electric. That's like a roller coaster. I'll argue it a little bit whenever you sit back down.
You know what? Maybe I would put best scene for Spaceman 2, the very ending of it.
Okay.
You saw it. Would you agree?
I didn't see
He
it.
hasn't
Oh.
seen it.
Okay. We'll put it on there so we can argue it.
Spaceman. What? Describe it to me.
The final scene?
The final,
Just loosely describe it to me.
Touchdown?
Who wrote Cthulhu?
H.P. Lovecraft?
A very Lovecraftian,
I'll
like,
put Lovecraft.
psychedelic
I
ending.
don't have to write everything down. But
Yeah, you can just put Lovecraftian. Or Lovecraft.
This is going to be the worst description whenever I find a clip of it. Lovecraft?
So the other reason why I like Spaceman, it's a little bit Lovecraftian.
I'm gonna put 2 more. Does anybody have any more?
2 more? No, those are mine. Goddamn. Fuck, dude.
Quiet Place, Day One. No.
I'm not gonna put that up just for Gary to cross out.
What scene from Quiet Place, dude?
None really. There's I thought it was decent.
Do you have
and
any
good and
that you wanna throw up
entertaining,
there?
but it was
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, right?
meh.
I only had
Godzilla
3.
X Kong. Fall Guy.
Fall Guy's hilarious, and I really want to put Fall Guy, but I can't think of a scene that really stood out to me.
I can't-
Yeah,
I
right.
can't-
Fall Guy.
I can't get a scene out too. I can't think of a.
There wasn't any scenes I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
That's the scene.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie, but damn.
Monkey Man.
What scene for Monkey Man?
I can't think of a scene for Monkey Man either now.
Let's do that.
That's fine.
Technically, that's 7. So.
Yeah, we'll knock out a couple. Okay, so we do need to... This is our lineup. Dune 2, Civil War, Deadpool and Wolverine, Abigail, Challengers, and Spaceman.
Dune 2's first, so Cody, go ahead and argue me for Dune 2.
So just the climax of basically Paul becoming the what's the
The Warlord.
I
Lisa
mean,
Nagib?
Yeah, and him giving his like entire speech and literally becoming that, and just conquering not just Arrakis in afterwards, but also just starting the space war basically.
Right.
And just the whole speech I thought was amazing, very powerful.
We all saw it together.
We did.
Would we agree with Kobe that that's a best scene contender?
I do think that's the best, well, at least one of the best acting scenes in that movie, and I can see the appeal for Kobe. I'm personally not a huge sci-fi guy, so I just wasn't as moved by it as I would have been other scenes, but I don't necessarily think that means that he's wrong either.
Okay.
I would say the only other scene in that movie that was just as great would probably be him finally riding the worm.
I was gonna say if it were anything, it'd be the scene where he gets on the sandworm for the first time.
Oh,
sandworm.
fuck yeah, dude.
Because I knew it was gonna happen, but it was still really cool.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
All right, so I guess we'll leave Dune 2 up there for now. Yeah?
Yep, sure.
The last scene I would say in Dune 2 as well would be the just final climactic scene, or the final climactic battle where they literally nuke half a fucking mountain off.
Yeah.
And then
When the
they
worm
go-
comes through the smoke is so cool.
Oh yeah. And
That
then
was amazing.
Especially in 4D, that was really cool in 4D.
That was so fucking dope.
Yeah, and I think also the final fight scene in that movie too. I mean, there's at least 4 or 5 scenes I think in that movie.
I think there's a difference between like cool and like damn, that was a good scene though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like, it was really cool, but
Well, what do
did
y'all,
it have other elements to it than just cool, right?
Well, what do y'all think of the final fight scene with Paul and then who's?
I was Austin Butler.
Yeah,
I was
Austin Butler.
indifferent towards it, to be honest. I didn't like it was cool in 4D, but like if I had seen it normally, like I wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Really.
Really?
Yeah.
Not them like just
I mean,
kind of taunting each other and then trying to get there.
in my opinion, I mean we didn't put it up there, but in Boy Kills World, where Shaman fights who he fights, I personally think that's a better fight scene, and
Really?
that's
Yeah.
like, I didn't even put that up there.
Hmm.
So I definitely. It's cool. I mean, I'm not shitting on you, but
Wow,
but
thanks.
but I wouldn't say it's the best scene.
Okay, and then Civil War now, the mass grave scene.
I'm
keeping
is
it.
Keeping it.
amazing.
Jesse Plemons.
The fact that he wasn't even supposed to be in that movie, and
Yeah.
then
and then he did it for what his
Kirsten
wife.
Dunst. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst was like, "Hey,
Stole the
sweetie,
show.
can you come in?" He's like, "Sure."
Yeah, one of the most
Yeah.
one of the
Somebody to be
most
very-
memorable things.
yeah.
They used it in all their trailers.
Yeah.
His one
Oh,
scene.
in every trailer that scene was in it.
That's one of the most disturbing moments from the entire movie too, where it's like, holy fuck, like you're on the edge of your seat, you're terrified.
Yeah.
Especially the climax of it all, like towards the end of it. Damn, dude, it is good.
I
It's really, really good.
usually can tell in a movie when it's like, okay, they might kill off like a random side character that's been in the movie for all of 8 minutes, but they're not going to actually harm the main characters. They're supposed to
Yeah.
be kind of tense. I genuinely was like, dude, he might light up
Yeah.
these people, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised if like this is going to be like the repercussions of the scene is going to be for the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
Like he's going to be like the guy.
yeah,
I'm leaving it. I'm not marking that off.
yeah. That
Well, that, and then I just wanted to say there were some other great scenes in that, like the sniper scene, as well as
the gas station scene was pretty crazy too.
yeah, I was gonna say the gas station
Yeah.
scene too, because
The checkpoint.
Yeah.
that's the first moment you get to see how divided the country kind of is,
Mhm.
and like
There's a lot of like little like world building
Yeah.
things in it. How
Well,
they
and that-
use different money. They use like other country, right? They
Mhm.
Yeah,
use
yeah.
Canadian dollars or
yeah,
whatever.
they use Canadian dollars, euros, and I think other currencies.
Mhm.
But it showed how like divide, and yeah, it did build the lore up a little bit, which I liked. Which I love the movie. I think it was great for not being just an action thing,
Yeah.
movie. It was more so like a photography journalist movie, which kind of I think that caught a lot of people off guard, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not a traditional war movie. It's
Yeah.
not an action movie. It's nothing like that. It is a like third party perspective, like neutral essentially, which I think is a flaw of the movie. But I'll get it. We're not critiquing the movie itself right now. Are we
Yeah, yeah,
nominating anything else from Civil War? Or are we just gonna keep that one scene? Do y'all want to do gas station or no?
It didn't really matter. I'll just keep.
Or I guess
Just
we'll
give
keep
it to
mass-
the mass grave.
All right, Deadpool and Wolverine. We have two scenes technically. We have the Subaru fight scene.
Where they're going in.
It is. I don't think it's a Subaru. That is a Honda Odyssey. We
It was a
wrote it down
minivan.
wrong. Yep, Honda
Yeah.
Odyssey. Because it's a joke.
He's gonna,
What car do Deadpool and Wolverine fight in?
Ah!
Yeah, huh.
it was a Honda Odyssey.
I
Honda
guess we have to cross it out because.
I guess we're crossing out.
Or,
Subaru.
or we have the big final thing of Hugh Jackman's abs and the camera
Just
spinning
his,
around.
his
And
entire fucking costume ripping off.
I think it's funny to keep the abs scene. That was. I mean,
Actually,
let's be honest. That was a huge thing. That was everywhere, both in like memes and pop culture. Hugh Jackman's abs in that scene were fucking everywhere.
well, then I'll actually change my idea or change my choice. The cowl, the putting on of the cowl for Wolverine was one of the best scenes.
So like that big like street fight.
Yes, because him
You
just
wanna-
putting on the cowl, I think,
Yay,
was
nay?
a big moment.
I say just keep the abs.
It's funny how we're arguing over Hugh Jackman's abs or Hugh Jackman
What?
putting on the mask.
Do you not want to disappoint? What is it? Say it.
I think the cow scene's really cool. I do think it's cool, especially because that
They finally did it.
they finally did it.
Yeah.
They had shown the cow before in the movie The Wolverine, and then for years, you know, they never circled back to that.
People wanted it so bad.
People wanted it really bad. People have been wanting costume accurate costumes for years.
I mean, from him specifically, what 24 years
yeah,
since the
from
year
anybody.
2000.
You know,
Yeah.
there's so many different Marvel characters that they give some pretty generic, other than Iron Man, like pretty generic costumes, and they want their costume and they want to see it. And then even in the trailer, they would show the scene where he's just walking up in the regular outfit, which is already super sick,
Yeah.
and it's never shown that the cow is attached. You know, and then at the very end when he puts it on, everybody's like, "Oh shit, it's the full."
It is super cool.
So I would say it's a really sick scene that I think that is not at the same level of
Mhm.
Captain America catching like Thor's hammer or anything, but like audiences like reaction to like, oh my god, like that was really nice to see.
Do you think you should replace the abs?
Yeah, definitely.
If we're gonna nominate anything from
Yeah.
Deadpool,
I think it's-
Wolverine,
we're
it's
gonna-
gotta be
I
that.
would say replace
the
that.
ab scene is obviously like great and it's like a big part of the movie,
But
but
follows up the cowl.
in comparison to everything else, yeah, is not anything in comparison to the cow. You can get rid of the Subaru part if you want to. It
Which you could say the cowl was fan service. Which
yeah,
but
it
that's
is.
like
Nobody
years
expected.
That's over 20
yeah.
years of build up for
Yeah.
that. We're gonna move on
Okay.
because I think we settled for
we're getting
Deadpool
stuck on
Wolverine.
this.
Abigail, you haven't seen it.
Nope.
love
Besides
the-
that one scene.
I really love the possession scene. That's the scene in the entire movie that sticks out
Is
to
that
me.
before or after the scene I'm talking about?
Way after.
Way
Way
after.
after. I do think it's a really funny scene.
Mhm.
I think it's a beautifully like acted
Mhm.
scene, and I think it's unique. I don't think that in comparison to everything else, it holds a candle.
Oh, it's too bad.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. It's more just a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, it's
and-
cool. You know,
All right, we're gonna knock off Abigail. I did not defend that one too well. Goodbye, Abigail. You're in another
list.
category. Yeah.
Yep.
Challengers. Final point.
Never saw it.
That was a highlight of this year for me. Like of the entire year. This
Was
scene.
it that good of a scene?
The movie itself is a highlight for me, but this scene, which is just at the end of the movie, it is so fucking cool. The cinematography, the build up to it all, the meaning for the characters, the music, everything about it. Like everything hits. This is the peak of the movie at the very final end. It is such a great scene. It pulls it off so fucking well. You've seen it. What do you think?
I can 100% see where Jerry's coming from. I think that the movie meant a lot to Jerry. Like I know it has nothing to.
I think this was Jerry's favorite movie this year.
I can see the appeal, 100%. I think that there was probably outside stuff of the movie that kind of persuaded my opinion of it. You know, I think that I already kind of went in not really wanting to see the movie.
Yeah.
I saw it on TV instead of at the theaters. I had just gotten off work. I think there was a lot of things that kind of probably negatively persuaded my feelings of watching the film. So I wasn't personally.
Are you dancing around that you're homophobic?
Devin hates the gays.
That's not true. For the record.
Yeah, that's not true. Please.
Yeah. I personally wasn't blown away by it. Like, it wasn't my favorite, but I can definitely see the appeal. The music was good. I did like the relationship between the two main actors and I guess Zendaya. And it was intense. It didn't really appeal to me, but I definitely wouldn't take away from that. It probably is a great scene.
It was like adrenaline. Like someone shot me full of adrenaline. Like the entire theater was on the edge of their seat. It was so exciting to see it with a packed crowd.
I bet it would have been. So yeah, I'll leave it alone.
And this is all ploy just to get me to watch it.
Just to watch it. Please,
Just to
Kobe,
watch.
watch it. It's a
You
good
should
movie.
see it, at the very least.
Now, I guess. Well, so what's y'all's final on it?
Well, do you think we should mark off challengers?
No, leave it.
Okay.
No, it means something to you.
Yeah,
you know?
I'd say leave it. So Spaceman. Flipping now, a movie
You're the
I've
only one-
seen,
yeah.
a movie I've only seen. This is very much a movie about like loneliness, and then the build up to the ending of where he's going to end up and like what's gonna happen to him, basically turns into a love. That's why I put Lovecraft, because it's like a Lovecraftian end where it's kind of open to interpretation.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful scene of just all these different like effects, and then also like kind of him going through it.
So like this really stuck out for you for this year?
Just the movie in general. That scene was just nice. I wouldn't say it was.
Well, this isn't for the movie. This is for the scene. Do you think the scene
You think that scene was like the best?
of the year,
Of
like
the
this
year?
scene
No.
alone?
No.
If he already says no, then cross
All
it
right.
off.
If the only guy who's
Seen it and is not even that crazy about it, cross it off. It's too late.
I'm marking it off.
Mark it off.
Yeah, you can go.
If you can't give me a reason why, then that's
I
it.
want there to be a reason.
I'm
so
not
you
denying
watch
it's a
it.
good movie.
Well, we'll watch it. I'm down
yeah,
to watch it.
I'm not
but
denying it's a good. It's
Are you
not a
gonna
good
watch it,
movie.
Jared?
No. So
He's gonna watch
Wait,
Challengers.
Jared,
That's the least you
come
could
on, I gotta
do.
watch Challengers. You gotta
is he
watch
scared of
Space-
gay people?
Are
Like
you?
what is it? There's a reason I'm not watching fucking Spacemans because it has a giant spider in it.
Come on, Devin's scared. Say,
Are you scared of gay people?
No. You know?
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on.